Hey Rachel, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm great. How are you doing?
Good, good. I'm so excited. I want to show you this new calculator that we just launched. How
Oh,
about that?
let's check it out.
All right, I'm going to just start sharing my screen
Perfect.
and just go right to it. Okay.
Ooh,
All right, so we just launched this new calculator that helps employers understand, well, what is the cost of financial stress in my organization? And how can I work with Sunny Day Fund to get some value back to myself? So that's what I want to walk you through today.
great.
All right, so imagine I'm an employer, or let's say I have about 2,000 employees. My median salary is around 40,000. I was talking with the manufacturer the other day. Their turnover rate was around 30%. So let's just keep it there.
Yeah.
They had a higher 401k participation. As you can see, as I'm moving numbers, certain things are changing.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
think they had around 80%. And this employer, they're definitely a little bit more generous. So I'm going to up it to $400 because that, by the way, is a significant number. That's what most people here in America are unfortunately unable to handle as an emergency expense.
Right.
So I'm going
Right.
to keep it at the behavioral reward model because that's what we recommend to all of our employers. That's
Okay.
what is changing savings behavior. And the flat dollar is always an option. But as you can see, it calculates a lot of things here for you.
Yeah. So turnover,
So
productivity loss, 401k. So I'm an employer looking at this. What is this telling me?
yeah, that's a great question. So if you're an employer, this is a great tool for the first time to understand what the cost of workforce financial stress is in your organization, right? Like this is costing me right now, based on just like some of these, high level numbers, around
Yeah.
7.4 million dollars, broken by turnover, productivity, and 401k loans and hardship. And that's like an employer paying an additional 8.5% payroll tax.
Yeah.
We hate paying taxes, right? So this is something that is definitely going to resonate with employers just to understand how much this is costing the organization.
Okay. And so bringing Sunny Day in, you can see the savings over there. And that's just all based on data that you guys know after bringing Sunny Day in helps retention, reduces those 401k loans, because of course you're giving people another pool of money to draw from.
That's exactly right. And our data shows that just with $1,000 of emergency savings on hand, we know that that people are not tapping their retirement savings. It cuts that number in half.
Yeah, which makes sense. So what say I'm a broker, say I'm a benefits broker and I've got a lot of clients who might be complaining about I mean, they're always complaining about retention, but specifically the 401ks, I think that that's probably been a pain point more so lately than others. Like, how would I use this as a broker?
Yeah, so with automatic enrollment, what we're seeing is yes, more people are participating in retirement savings, but unfortunately, more people are also tapping their retirement savings because they don't have the emergency savings in place. So if I'm a broker, I now have a solution to bring forward to my employers, something that is not just a hey, like you should learn how important it is to save. This is something that is actually delivering outcomes where people are walking away with emergency savings on hand. And most importantly, delivering real value, $1.5 million in this case, with Sunny Day Fund being added to their clients.
And because this is a new market, I'd imagine a lot of employers don't even know about this as a solution. I know a lot of brokers kind of wait and just deliver for whatever is asked for, but this is really a solution that you can introduce to an account who's probably never heard of it before, that this might solve a lot of problems for them.
That's exactly right. I think of benefit brokers and consultants
Right.
as subject matter experts, right? They're experts that are supposed to understand what's happening in the broader world. And what's
Yes.
happening in the broader world is that workplace emergency savings is becoming a new norm, not just because 9 in 10 working adults want it, but because it may become law with the Rise and Shine Act and everything else that's going through Congress.
Yeah, lots of things moving and shaking. It's the place to be for sure. What if I was an employee and I kind of stumbled across this on the website? How do I look at this?
Yeah. Yeah. So let's talk about, you're an employee, Rachel. So let's talk about you stumbling on this. You
Yeah.
can you can work these dials yourselves and come to these numbers roughly and send yourself a copy of this. And what happens is we will send you a nice email that
Ooh, look at
basically
that.
summarizes all of this stuff in a single email because we know that people are quite busy and we just make it super easy. Now you can just forward this over to the folks over in Total Rewards, HR, maybe it's the CFO, any one of those individuals so that they understand that they can get a lot out of this program as well.
Yeah,
And
it's giving
one
them a
more
peek
thing,
behind the
by the
curtain. Yeah,
way.
go ahead.
Yeah, one more thing, by the way, on the employee,
Yep.
like we actually equip the employee with a fun calculator. Can I show you that as well?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, just
So
on the employee side. That's a great idea.
yeah, so this is one of those things that if I'm an employee, I'm like super psyched about because hey, all of a sudden I have an ability to build more savings than if I'm doing it by myself.
Yeah.
So let's say that I'm
Oh,
putting
look at
away
that.
just $25 per week, which
Hmm.
what we have seen in Sunny Day Fun, people are doing just about that, if not more. And you can see how employees are building up their emergency savings, even with emergencies along the way, thanks to the rewards from the employer, as well as, of course, the behavioral finance components of our own program, making them
And
4.3 times more resilient than the typical American employee.
and this is just to kind of contrast if they were just to go down to get a bank on their own, like how much more impactful this is that an employer can deliver, because we know this is a pain point for employees. We know that they're struggling.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, and I love that it's not gated. Anybody can just go in and access this. It's so pretty and user friendly. I love it.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah,
Well, I
let's try.
hope that we got a fun look into some of the cool calculators that we launched.
Yes.
And yeah, any last questions?
I don't think so. This has been great. It's a great tool. I'm so glad you shared it with me. Thanks so much.
Yeah, of course. And for everyone else watching this video, thank you so much for taking the time. As always, wish you a very sunny day. Bye.